Hey everybody, what is up and welcome back to the latest episode of this Kylo Zanzi My Player Career Mode, guys. We are here in episode number 4 and we're progressing really well through the season at the moment. Those first 2 games of the league which you saw in the last episode have gone really well, and now we've got coming up in this episode a game against Bayer Leverkusen and then hopefully a game against Benfica if we get picked to be in the Champions League squad. How good would that be, guys? That would be so awesome, and we're really looking forward to playing in the Champions League. That one is away from home as well, which will be happening later on in this episode if we get chosen. As you can see from this Leverkusen lineup, guys, we are currently playing right wing once again for Bayern Munich, maintaining our place in the starting lineup after 2 pretty solid games in the Bundesliga before, which is doing really well, guys. And as you can see here, we're just actually arriving at the bank, and I wanted to show you guys something. We haven't actually looked at any money we've got so far, and since the start of the season we've been earning 22,000 euros a week, which is what we signed on for our contract. Yes, that's a lot of money, I know, but it's pretty awesome. And it's been 10 weeks since the start of the season, and we're just opening up our bank account now, guys, and this is going to be the new bank account screen. And here it is, guys. We currently have 176,000,000 euros in our bank account, guys. That is the $22,000 payments with a 20% deduction of tax from each payment, so 17,600 per week we're getting at the moment. And from now on, we're going to keep that up, and we're going to make sure we see that money coming in. And what are we going to do with that money, guys? That's the question I'm asking you right now at the start of this episode. Comment down below straight away with your suggestions on what you want to see Zanzi doing with this money. Buying houses, buying cars, spending on booze, spending it on nightclubs, spending it on women. What do you want to see us doing, guys? He's 16 years old, remember, so a lot of the things we can do at the moment aren't actually legal in Germany because he's not old enough. But we have a lot of money to spend, and we've got a hell of a lot more coming in, guys. So what do we want to do with that? We don't even have a license to drive a car yet, so that's another thing we need to be doing. If you want to see things like that happening, guys, what are we going to do with this money? Do you want to invest it? Do you want to save it? Do you want to spend it? Do you want to do something with it? Let me know in the comments down below, and we will make sure it gets done if it's a good suggestion. And but looking at this game now, we've got a big one coming up. It's a pretty interesting game. We've got Zanzi here once again in the lineup for Bayern Munich, and it's going to be a big game here. Can we get another 3 points? We won the first game of the season 3-1 against Hoffenheim. We won the second game of the season 2-1 with a very nice turnaround from Lewandowski and Zanzi in the second game against Stuttgart, and now we've got this third game of the season, guys. Here we are against Bayer Leverkusen. Can we do something here? Zanzi cutting inside with the ball, gets across in there, a header, and it's gone in already, guys. I think that was Tolisi with the header there. Zanzi getting another assist on his Bundesliga's record. Look at that, crossed in perfectly after that little thing, chipped in, and Gnabry, I think it's Gnabry, yeah, it's Gnabry, sorry, not Tolisi, getting the header, and it flies in the back of the net. And guys, we've gone 1-0 up in this game already. What a start that was. Gnabry happy with that goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold there celebrating as well, and here we come with another chance. 81 minutes in, guys. As you can see, this game only had 2 highlights. Another reason I really don't like this method of doing highlights. So you'll see from the next episode onwards, there will not be any more of these silly highlights. We'll be back to normal highlights like the old days, and they'll be great ones. All that was a yellow card. So guys, we ended up winning that game 1-0, believe it or not. It was a lot of things going on, but the game just decided to only give me 2 highlights to put in, which was Gnabry's goal and a yellow card from that defender then as well, which is really strange. But guys, that game is over with now, and we're going to be looking into what we've got coming up next, which is going to be a training session and some other bits and bobs going on to look at. So make sure you stay tuned, because we've got another game coming up in this episode, guys, that big one in the Champions League against Benfica. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Here we are about to finish up this game. Gnabry getting us another 3 points on the table with a nice cross assist from Zanzi, guys. As you can see here, we're back at the training grounds once again, working on our training, working on our skills. And as you can see here, we're just trying to figure out some passing, some short passing, which is pretty easy to do, but I'm actually having quite a bit of problems getting it past this defender at the moment. We're just trying to figure out the best way to do it, guys. And continuing on from what we said in the last video, guys, there's some really interesting storylines going on in this. And for those of you who don't know, this series is a mini-series leading into FIFA 20. So as soon as FIFA 20 starts in mid-September, which is when I'm beginning early access on the computer, on PC, I will be hopping straight on FIFA 20 and making a new career mode with a new player, leading on from this story. So everything that's happening in this story will be happening in that one as well. So there was one thing I wanted to ask you guys was, did you want to see some real good realism coming through in terms of the transfers that have happened? The likes of Trent Alexander-Arnold and anyone else that I can go and find that has transferred in this career mode by the time the season finishes, all the main players. Did you want me to create custom squads for the new career and the new player and have those players in the same squad? Because technically it will be a year forward, which is why I'm doing this now. So I'm having 1 season of this career mode and then it's going to be going into something else, guys. So we'll already be one season ahead, and we will also be able to transfer any players. If you think that's a good idea, let me know in the comments down below. Say the likes of Alexander-Arnold, likes of Thiago moving away, and a few other players who have transferred in this career mode that we may not know about right now. Just so we kind of had a bit of realism with the Bayern Munich squad. And yes, Zanzi, if he's still around, will be in the Bayern Munich squad still as well, which should be pretty cool, guys. So we'll have to see how that goes. Let me know your thoughts about that, because that is something I've been thinking about and trying to figure out for the new career mode, and I'll be putting in the good highlights from now on. And is there anything else you think is missing from these My Player Careers or videos that you used to really enjoy, or is there anything else you think we should add to make the next one even better that we can work on getting done before the new one starts, guys? And let me know in the comments down below, because it's all up to you of how you want to see it. But guys, look at this. We're back home now at parents' house, and it's a couple days before the big Benfica game, and as you can see, guys, we get this little notification come through on the tablet. This is our football tablet we have for all of our football news, guys. The UEFA Champions League intro video comes up, and it gives me goosebumps. It gets me really excited. Chatting in the Champions League is like one of the things I wanted to do the most. But guys, something happened. We got a message from the manager, as you can see there. You have not been selected in the squad that is going to play against Benfica in the Champions League. And basically he said to me in a private message afterwards that he thinks I'm too young. He thinks I'm not ready for the step up. He says he wants me to get better. He wants me to do more. He wants me to prove myself in the league before I can prove myself in the Champions League, guys. What do you think about that from the manager? Giving me not even a bench place. Not that you can get it on FIFA, but not even a bench place. They've just left me at home. They've gone off to Benfica in Portugal, and they're playing the game. And it's a bit of a downer. And as you can see there, Alaba getting red carded straight away. We're just watching it on the TV now, guys. Gnabry goes and scores again. He's doing really well lately. Lewandowski misses a penalty. We're 1-0 up in this game against Benfica, the first group stage game of the Champions League, guys. And we've missed it. We were looking so forward to this happening in this episode, and we've gone and missed it, guys. Look at this. It's hitting the 90th minute now, and we go and grab ourselves a 1-0 victory, but it really wasn't anything. Alaba gets sent off. Gnabry gets the goal. Lewandowski misses a penalty. And I'm just sat at home thinking, I could have been there. I could have done more. I could have scored that penalty, but we didn't get given the chance. I know we're 16 years old, but what are we supposed to do? So the manager's thinking, we're not ready. We're not experienced enough, and he wants us to wait. He wants us to prove ourselves even more. So guys, we're going to really try in these coming league games to really prove ourselves to the manager, to make sure he knows that we are ready for Champions League football. Remember, there's only 5 group games to play before we get to the knockouts, and that's if we make it through, which we should, being Bayern Munich, guys. But that is a really disappointing thing to be happening. And as you can see, the manager then calls us up the next day when they get back, and they say, you're back in the lineup, just like that. And they've gone and dropped Gnabry, even though he's doing really well. And they put me in the right midfield. They put Lewandowski up top and Ribéry back on the left, even though he's slightly knackered, with Tolisso, Martinez and Götze there, as well as Alexander-Arnold at the back with the other defenders as well, guys, which is kind of disappointing. But at the same time, I'm really glad we are back in the squad for these league games. So guys, we're going to be playing this league game against Schalke coming up now, and it's going to be a really interesting game, knowing now that as you can see, he's not very happy. Kylo is just a bit, he's holding it in at the moment, but he's actually really not happy that this has happened. We thought we were doing so well and really had some momentum and some flow, and now it's just been killed dead with the fact that we didn't get picked to go with the squad to play in Benfica. Although they did win, which is great for the team and great to get 3 points on the table, Zanzi wasn't involved. After being involved in nearly every other match this season, he goes and drops us for the Champions League game, which is just typical the manager, guys. What do you think about that in the comments below? Do you think the manager will pick us for the next game, which is at home, I think, to Ajax, the next Champions League group stage game, which is in a few games time, so not long, guys? What do you reckon is going to happen with that? Here we are getting this game underway now. We are away from home against Schalke, and I think we're away, and this is going to be a really interesting game, guys, because coming off of that, we're currently top of the table, as you can see there. 9 points on the board, 4 goal difference, 6 goals scored, played 3 games, and a really great start to the season, being in match day 4 now against Schalke. Can we carry on this win streak and get another win on the table, make it 4 out of 4, guys? We'll have to wait and see. Schalke aren't doing too bad themselves either, so they're going to be looking to get a victory here as well for themselves. But guys, here we are, about to get this game underway, the very last of the silly highlights you'll be seeing in this series. We're going to be going back to the good highlights after this, so please enjoy the last one, guys. It's the 5th minute of this game. A chance coming forward here, lays it off there with a shot, and it goes and hits the goalkeeper and gets saved from that effort from Tolisi, guys, and it's gone out of play for a corner kick. Nothing coming of that one in the end, but a good start from Bayern Munich against Schalke to go and get a shot away, guys. And here we are with the next chance of the game that's coming in for Bayern Munich. The ball goes into the box, a header there, no miss, but the chance gets tipped away into the back of the net. I think that one's Goretzka who goes and scores that one, guys. Ribery with a cross in there, kind of bounces in the middle and goes straight to the feet of Goretzka. Yes, it does. And he just toe pokes it into the back of the net, past the goalkeeper. And guys, we've gone 1-0 up here against Schalke. We might be unbeatable at the moment. 4 games into the season, already taking the lead here against Schalke. And just as we think we're doing really well, guys, look, a chance comes here for Schalke. They've got a ball through here. It's a really good chance. One touch and a shot there from the striker. And he's gone and put it in the back of the net. And instantly, just like that, we are back level 2-1-1. A great through ball there from the Schalke player. And he goes and scores it in the back of the net with a very nice finish at the near post. Neuer not able to get down quick enough, and it's gone in the back of the net, guys. Very unfortunate. 1-1 on the scoreline. Is that Poulsen there scoring the goal, guys. And here we are with the next highlight coming in the 11th minute for Bayern Munich. A great chance there. Look at this, guys. 2-1 on the scoreline, and guess who it is? Your boy Zanzi, Kylo Zanzi. Look at that play to get that goal, and I just ran onto it, tapped it nice and easily into the bottom corner past the goalkeeper, and that was a really nice, well-played team goal, guys. We're really happy with that one, and Kylo Zanzi gets his second league goal of the season, but the ball comes into the box here, a chance coming, and I don't even know how that went in, but Poulsen once again makes it 2-2 instantaneously as we score. Look at this shot. He kind of just swivels on the spot and smashes it in. No chance for Neuer. Hits the inside of the top corner and goes in the back of the net. That is a FIFA goal at its finest. A very annoying goal there from Poulsen, guys, to bring it back to 2-2 after such a good goal from the boys of Bayern Munich and Zanzi. But a shot here coming from Zanzi, flies over the crossbar and goes out of play for a goal kick. Just trying to get it a shot away there, but didn't really get it on target, didn't control it enough, and it flies over the bar. Unluckily for us, and it's still 2-2 on the scoreline, guys. What is going to happen in the rest of this game? There's 84th minute now, it's 2-2 on the score, and it's a chance here for Schalke. The ball comes into the box, and it's a shot, and it's gone in once again. Poulsen there with a hat-trick, guys. He runs in at the near post, nobody's marking him, and he manages to do a volley, not even looking at the goal, and it goes under Neuer's leg, past all the defenders, and goes in the back of the net. I don't know what's going on in this game with that man, but he's gone and scored a hat-trick, and somehow he's put them all in the back of the net. I don't even know how. But guys, there goes the end of the game. We ended up losing 3-2. That was right at the end. That really sucks. And he's played well, besides being FIFA hacked. He's played really well. He's got 3 goals, and he's won them the game, even though Zanzi scored a great goal in the middle of this game as well. But unluckily for us, we come away with our first loss of the season, guys. Bayern Munich, they're losing 3-2 to Schalke, who go away with all 3 points. And we're going to be heading home quite depressed, actually, especially after not being picked for the Champions League game. We go from not being picked against Benfica to coming into this game, scoring a great goal, but then losing 3-2 anyway and dropping 3 points, which really sucks, guys. As you can see here, we're just going to a viewpoint in Munich, Germany, to kind of think about things, to try and weigh up our options at the moment, and just think about what we need to be doing this season. What do we need to focus on this season to make sure we get in those Champions League spaces? Should we work on training really hard? Should we train more? Should we save our money? Should we not waste it? Should we invest in something that's going to help us get better and help us get fitter? Should we focus our training on a striker or a right wing position? What do you think is going to be the best thing for us? To score goals, to get assists? What do you think we need to do, guys, in this season? Let me know in the comments down below what you think we should be doing. What do you think we should be spending our money on in this season? And how we should go about making sure that happens? Or do we want to piss it all away? 16 years old with all this money, we could do anything we wanted right now. We could leave home, we could buy a house or rent a place, we could buy cars, we could do anything. We could buy really crazy stuff and do really, really silly things with our friends, guys. There's a guy I'm going to introduce you to in the next episode. He's one of my best friends. You'll get to see him soon, and he's going to be someone that's going to be a big part of this story too. But that's it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Leave your comments down below, and I'll see you guys all in the next episode. Peace out.